Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, Starfire Lotus-born masters of the New Earth manifestation. Happy 1111 Galactic Gateway as our local Solaris comes into conjunction with the expansive planet of Jupiter and the fiery sign of Aries. All things are expanding into the light of the new heaven upon the new earth. After 57 hours of blackout on the Schumann resonance charts, we have a spike of light at an amplitude of 14 Hertz. These intense energies flowing in are to assist all of our Earth angelic ground crew of the 144 to push through every threshold as we come to the grand finale of the story of separation. In these final days of the simulation of the false 3D matrix, all is being exposed and revealed that no longer serves Gaia and humanity as we come into sacred alignment with Source Creator, the still white magnetic light at the center of all things. Many light workers and star seeds are feeling like they are dreaming while awake. Science will call this the hypnagogic state where you are in between awake and asleep. This is the realm of the shamans, or what we call walking in between worlds. It is the doorway, the portal gateway into the unknown. The void is the doorway between heaven and earth, and I am the void. Emptiness is form, and form is emptiness. They are intrinsically linked, for one cannot exist without the other. Our local Solaris has been very active again today, releasing multiple C-class solar flares and another M-class maxing at M1 at 10:16 UTC. You are in an accelerated healing period from many lifetimes of trauma and abuse. This is the final purge and release as we enter into the time of redemption and retribution. This is the time of divine dispensation. Accept the divine transmission of the universal life force, and let go into the wave of higher frequency as we come into coherence with the harmony of the music of the spheres. All multidimensional beings of infinite light are gathering in the higher realms for our full quantum leap and shift of the ages into the new golden age of eternal life. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul, White Gold Eagle, with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end, where we release a very powerful divine decree for the purification of human consciousness. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And now we continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 6 degrees, 57 minutes Capricorn. The sun is at 22 degrees, 4 minutes Aries. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 23 degrees Aries. A woman in pastel colors carrying a heavy and valuable but veiled load. And the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 7 degrees Capricorn. A veiled prophet speaks, seized by the power of a god, from astrologyweekly.com. And from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Sophie Gregoire. Very high frequencies being received at the moment. You are connecting with your highest possible self, receiving more and more inspirations to embody him or her. A timeline shift is possible. On the other side of seeing the truth about what needs to change or to go, magical days of feeling blessed, more aligned, calmer, more true await you. On the other side of letting go of the chaos, the butterfly awaits. Allow this transformation, otherwise the eclipse will do it for you. Magical reunions between souls and their deepest, truest passions and loves are coming. It is beautiful. High energy times are coming now. Listen to yourself. Loving you deeper will do everything. You're about to be reborn. From SophieGregoire.com. And from Divine Brother of the Light, Roberto Nunez. Do not be afraid of changes. You are protected. The more cleansing and transmutation takes place within you, the more space you will make for the light of your soul to emerge and for the 5D frequencies that are already within you to emerge. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Marie Josie Garrison de l'Homme. Easy, easy, easy. Energies are steady, like we're in a void. We take time to meditate in order to properly integrate this inner peace. Meditation, walk, rest, hydration. From MarieJosieMedium.com. And from Divine Brother of the Light, Francois Sirozin. After a long blackout, returning from Shaman, in purge mode and big transmutation, on the road to ultimate healing, with the dissolution of 3D blocks, supra-majored, waiting for our divine liberation, a well-deserved regenerative evening to all the deserving caterpillars, butterfly dreaming. Namaste. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Amera Atlantis, golden dolphins delivering codes from the water temples of Sirius, healing of the Atlantean timelines, and the masculine central sun merging with the feminine chalice, the waters of Mintaka. Integration is happening within as we prepare for the new moon eclipse on the 20th. 4/20/2023 = 13 = 4. Prepare to let go. You will find deliverance in a new grounding in a timeline meant to exalt you. Thank you, Dolphins of Sirius, from AmeriAtlantis.com. And from Divine Brother of the Light, Rick Jewers. At 12:16 today, Netherlands time, an M1 flare was released from the sun to support the electrical white light anchoring in the divine request yesterday. You can see clearly the divine timing of this flare, which with its force compresses the electrical atmosphere closer to the surface to be more easily and readily accessible. Also last night, and still continuing in some areas, an elevated electric lightning element has been added for increased effect and to prepare the atmosphere with compatibility. The electrical white light anchoring has begun and continues as more of you see the divine request call to do so. 888 Love and Light, Rick Jewers. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Marisa Mariposa. You all made promises long ago. You volunteered for this mission, and this mission is getting closer and closer to the final climax. But in order to get it, to finish this game, if you want, you have to collectively release all the darkness, because these are the times you've been working for, not just for this life, but for many lives, working up to this moment, these moments that are still ahead, but are coming quickly. We walk beside you, and we are here to remind you of your beauty, your strength, the divinity of your being, which you can access only through the permission of the light that you are, and only through a portal, the heart. The ascension is successful when the mental awakening is accompanied by intuition and physical relaxation. Heart coherence-based thinking and tuning can energize the heart chakra and raise awareness, but they don't lead directly to physical manifestation and activation of hidden DNA codes. Functioning based on the frequency of the heart itself and the development of emotional intelligence are essential steps for ascension, as this is one of the foundations of our cosmic perception. Physical manifestation is a manifestation in which our DNA and cells are able to consciously connect to an energy field containing information and project information into it. At this point, the individual is not only able to tap into their hidden abilities, but also able to establish a stable and coherent relationship with themselves on the higher levels of being, which functions both unconsciously and consciously. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Akashra Azurite, the Christed Source Star Soul Bodies Templates. Christed Star, Christed Avatar Sun, Star Soul, has fully activated within our Sun. The star, the sun, wants to ascend to the next path, to return to Source Christed light portal within the next universe. We will have another Sun Star enter transit soon to assist Mother Earth's transition back to Source. Sirius Suns, Sirian Star-Sun systems will align in transit once again. We are in amazing timelines here. Beautiful timelines to see this within the ancient blueprints from Starseed Evolution United.net, from Divine Sistar of the Light Blue Rose Oracles. The bandwidths opening up within the quantum field in preparation for the Eclipse Gateway are holding the vibration of heavenly grace. There is a divine flow of lightness and unconditional love if you allow yourself to settle into receivership and expand into being rather than doing, to hold space within for this lightness of heavenly grace, to fill every cell, recalibrating and upgrading the old pathways of distraction through doing, avoiding, and chasing. You have jumped timelines ready to embody and allow your highest sacred expression to radiate through you into your reality experiences. You have reframed, realigned, and cleared the old cellular pathways of the Matrix avatar so that you may walk upon this earth with clarity, compassion, and complete trust in the unfolding of your next chapter outside of the old matrices and duality scripts. Key observations, higher heart expansion, sensitivity to world events and injustices. 1144 coming in. Wounds and suffering we inflict upon one another, Mother Earth and the animal kingdom. Bliss waves as we anchor harmony codes into the collective heart field. The call to travel to different grid points to light up new grid pathways that correspond with our own inner pathways of light. Headaches, nausea, ecstatic states of oneness consciousness, and increased channeling abilities. Affirmations for today. I am activating and reawakening powerful pathways of healing and wisdom within my sacred vessel. I transcend all limitations and embody love as my frequency. I am healthy and whole. I am limitless. I am a sovereign being. From BlueRoseHolistic.com and from Divine Sistar of the Light Georgina B. Ment. I've been resting and grounding, listening to my heart and feeling my way. Many, many magical things have been unfolding in the last 48 hours for our family, and the last 24 hours especially have been mind-blowing. Divine guidance in very clear details. It's been beyond words. It required me to be grounded, quiet, and present, so that's why I've been quiet on here. Plus, I've been guided to take some time out to rest over Easter, as it was needed for me to experience and understand this fully. I am using my energy very differently now. Right now, the UK is being hit by a big solar storm with high winds and heavy rain. The next 48 hours will be shifting so much from the heart of all matters through the heart chakra. The elements of wind and rain always have a huge clearing and purification purpose. I am in full trust of everything in the now. I can't tell you how many times I've heard the words, "We are not in Kansas anymore," this last week. Every time I hear these words, I know the world is shifting into another consciousness. I know many of you know this, but every time I hear these words, there's another big shift about to happen. Past experiences have shown me to trust my inner and higher guidance 1000%. I believe the next shift is happening right now. And I can't leave you without mentioning what else is happening right now that is super connected to this next shift through the heart's passion. Thanks to the Sun and Jupiter in Aries, your luck is about to change today. Jupiter and the Sun. April 11th, 12th brings the Sun and Jupiter conjunction in Aries. This is the most auspicious day of the year, since the all-powerful and vibrant Sun shines its light upon lucky and expansive Jupiter. When these planets collide, we can lean into our dreams and manifest our visions into reality, because both of these planets want us to confidently embrace our potential. From matters of love to career choices, The Sun and Jupiter are urging us to live our best life. The caveat is that we can overindulge and act self-righteous. As long as we act in moderation, we can avoid the temptation to be judgmental and thoughtless. An overzealous ego will create conflict with others, when we should all be acting kindly to each other. Love always finds a way, and it really is time to let go and love and live your best life you came here to live. Listen with your heart. Be guided by your heart. From Divine Star of the Light, Aries, Crystal and Indigo Guide to the Galaxy, Athens, Twin Flames and the Holy Grail. Message: when the initial false, fake marriages are seen and addressed, then the Holy Grail can return and be fully restored again on Earth. There was a barrier placed on the Holy Grail that is connected to these initial false marriages. These marriages were forced on the souls upon the signature of the initial contracts of limitation. In this process, one in the presence of the threat, deception, and false facts, was offered to unite with another being that was chosen by those that were running the fallen game, in order to serve the purposes of the game. Upon those marriages there was also a specific sealing implemented that was to accompany the soul throughout its journey. This sealing was activated energy portals of distortion and control, and was not only individual but also collective and planetary. This sealing is now being cleared. The twins are to retrieve these memories and consciously address them. This process is guided by the monad. The Holy Grail can only return in a safe and true world. This is up to the true twins. The 4 living diamonds are in the service and support of this gigantic liberation, restoration, and reunion within the flow of the living spiral. The Luciferian contracts included the false, fake twin marriages, as the contracts are now being repossessed and settled by the living ones. The twin flames are being called to remember all the steps of the journey and how they were directed to participate in the false fake marriages that in turn created false fake soulmates and stories of codependency and pain throughout the journey in the fallen program. The goal was all about distracting and keeping the true twins busy with the life drama in order to never find or connect with each other. Upon signing these contracts, permission for interference by agents of the program was also given. If someone says to you that you do not need to remember your initial contracts of limitation, please double-check their motives or levels of self-knowing. Remembrance is not always pleasant, quite the opposite. It can be very challenging, as it always reveals the inner shadow and pain too, and this is necessary in order for one to reconnect to the true story of the self and take the appropriate steps towards liberation, restoration, and realization. Once one has remembered the self-participation, then one is able to know what needs to be done, take every step necessary, and also to really recognize the importance of self-accountability and embody it. Self-accountability is the only way to true power and freedom, free will, happiness, and abundance. True twin flames are eternally connected, and what one experiences affects the other too. This process is guided by the monad, and it will open the way for all previous obstacles that stood between the true beloveds to permanently clear. The true beloved will be clearly distinguished from the false fake imposed one. This inner work will also positively affect the twins on a collective level and change the state of their communication and relation by bringing the blessing of remembrance, healing, and repositioning to them. The more twin flames remember, the more twin flames wake up and come together, and the more twin flames come together, the faster and more efficiently and happily the new world is being manifested. We can do it. One day we will look back on these blessed moments and be amazed at how we did it. Eri ni, Hunama Anatta Kumara. And from Divine Star of the Light, Karen Lithica. Rest, integrate, expand. Find time to rest and integrate all that has expanded in the past few days, Light family. Simply ground and anchor your light to assist the crystalline grid. For Gaia's light evolution is occurring exponentially. This will assist us individually and also collectively as one. Open to the creative forces to reach deeper aspects of you. Enter your heart space to explore deeper light origins for the light reaching our world, our gateways of light. Simply rest and integrate all you are receiving. The veils are very thin right now. Together we join in light. From KarenLithica.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Carolyn 144 God Code. During this transition of changes, we are being asked to protect and nourish our creative self. What makes you unique? Your spiritual connection is guiding you to live this personal journey and soul path that is being expressed through your feminine frequencies from the inside out. Focusing on this during the ending of the old world will support in surrendering the old self and birthing your real you. Connect with the emotions, seek stability through making healthy choices. Start creating this new foundation of self-expression now to grow from in the future. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. God bless you. Love, Carolyn. From 144godcode.com. And from Divine Brother of the Light, Richard Rudd, Gene Keys, Unlocking the Higher Purpose Hidden in Your DNA, Gene Key 42, Letting Go of Living and Dying, April 11th through the 16th, 2023, Expectation, Detachment, Celebration. When we go into this, we'll discover what blissfulness feels like. We'll touch the ecstatic realms where the mind lets go, where thinking comes to an end. When thoughts do come, they're the thoughts of God, so they only engender more bliss. We'll become like a child again, and life becomes heaven on earth. Richard Rudd, 64 Ways. And from the Yi Ching, the classic Book of Change, Hexagram 42. Increase. Gentle wood rises in thunder's wake. Storms bring destruction and nourishment, life and death serving the highest growth. Celebration is clarity of awakening. Detachment is intuitive initiative. Expectation is uneasy agitation. Intentional realization. When the superior man perceives good, he moves toward it. When he perceives his faults, he eliminates them. From GeneKeys.com. And today from Divine Energy Works. Annual Sun-Jupiter conjunction is an important energetic multidimensional event happening on April 11th at 21 degrees Aries. Often referred to as the luckiest planet in the sky, Jupiter is a galactic activator, and it energetically rules spirituality and expansion, higher mind, growth, healing, good fortune, luck, abundance, and miracles, as well as male-yang energy. When the Sun and galactic activator Jupiter come together in the conjunction in the fiery sign of Aries, they activate the portal of miracles, expansion of consciousness, and new beginnings. The transmission of the expansive energy of Jupiter through our Sun will be bringing the galactic activation's light codes, unleashing the urge and clarity to move forward, and bringing through not only profound energetic transformation, but also big decisions and destined changes that are being activated by the upcoming eclipse season, bringing strong galactic activations and integration of the galactic human DNA, powerful surge of energies of forward movement and growth on the quantum level, divine inspiration and creativity, DNA and light body activations, solar plexus activations and upgrades, as well as higher heart activations, powerful synchronicities, and miracles. And from Stargazer Astrology, Sun conjunct Jupiter in Aries, while the Moon transits Sagittarius this morning. Aho, lucky leprechauns! Open the energy of blessings, good fortune, and expansion moving in for the collective today. Total Wheel of Fortune vibes. The Moon will enter Capricorn later, supporting us in materializing our manifestations and co-creations. We've also had Venus move into Gemini, trine to Pluto in Aquarius. Intimacy strengthens as we see deeper into that which causes separation within ourselves and our relationships. It is the perfect time to communicate and seek understanding in order to grow and expand in our sacred unions, both within and externally. Talk it out, speak it out, journal it out. Share your story in order to find deeper understanding. Venus is also approaching a square with Saturn in Pisces, so any inner work done around self-love and self-mastery now will highly benefit you within the coming days. Fortunately, Mars in Cancer's wide trine to Saturn has been supporting us in this endeavor. Collectively, we are highly driven towards the path of self-mastery, self-awareness, and self-love. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Adrian Elise, April 10th through the 17th, 2023, Dream a New Dream. For the last many weeks, we have been feeling a powerful Aries activation with our personal planets interacting with Chiron and Jupiter in Aries. The Sun has just crossed over Chiron and is now heading into a conjunction with Jupiter at 22 degrees Aries. Jupiter is expanding and amplifying. With the Sun in Aries, it's calling forth what has long been hidden within us. We are like potent seeds waiting to sprout and express our true spiritual selves in the world. 22 is a master builder number, speaking to creating whole new realities. Our future must include the full expression of the potent beauty and power within the supernova soul. There is no other way. This Sun-Jupiter conjunction is extracting out of us all that seeking expression. This can be a bit intense if these energies have been suppressed for lifetimes. It's quite a process to open back up to the light of day. This is the energy of Black Moon Lilith in Leo. We are looking at all the darkest dark that is keeping the feminine side of us from shining her light. Mercury now in Taurus has just entered retrograde shadow. Mercury will turn retrograde on April 21st and then direct again on May 15th. Mercury in Taurus will make his first of 3 squares, with Black Moon Lilith on April 11th bringing a feeling of foreboding. This Mercury retrograde in Taurus is about healing ourselves enough to feel worthy of our own abundance. We are preparing ourselves to receive the positive changes that are coming according to the law of the universe. Once we claim our individual sovereignty from control forces, we are preparing to receive our own Christ-light body. But how can we embody this joy if we don't feel like we deserve it? Jupiter and the Sun together are about fully embodying the truth of who we are as advanced spiritual beings. There is no going back now. Once we have stepped into our new timeline, we are remembering. For some of us, it feels like we are being asked to leave everything behind and take a big leap into the unknown. We are in a life-changing moment with Pluto coming into square with the nodes of the moon. There's a feeling of bracing ourselves for what is to come. The Sun will square up to the nodes of the moon just on moving into the sign of Taurus on April 21st. This is a precursor energy as we prepare for the next 6 months of massive change. Who are you in relation to your divine destiny? It's time to come back in alignment with the ultimate ideal timeline and get on with this story. Venus is finishing up her time in Taurus, feeling empowered after a sweet sextile with Neptune in Pisces. Venus will move over into the sign of Gemini on April 12th. A few days later, Venus will come into a 10 square with Saturn in Pisces as we squeeze out any grief from the past that we are still holding on to. There are some words that need to be said in order to complete the contracts from the Piscean age. In Gemini, she is finding her voice to speak her truth once again. The grand water trine is completing, but we will continue to feel Saturn in trine to the South Node through April 25th, supporting us in getting out of the nightmare and dreaming a new dream. From AdrianElise.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Venus enters Gemini and trines Pluto in Aquarius. Sun conjunct Jupiter in Aries. It's a blessed day in the skies. Yes, the world grapples with potent challenges centered around future developments, war and peace, but for today at least, we can tune into happier vibrations, steal a kiss from the heavens, open hands and heart to receive. Love your neighbor, love the cashier at the corner shop, love the mailman and the delivery driver, the teacher who taught your child their ABCs, love long deep conversations with friends, the joy of meeting unexpectedly, laughter. Love long handwritten letters with ink blots and a skewed stamp, sealed with a caress of fingertips. Love yourself enough to offer your thoughts, mindful of how a good word can change everything. Buy books, you don't have to tell me twice. Love learning. Be with your joy. Know you can go further than you have gone before. Know that it's okay to follow your curiosity, eyes filled with wonder. Know that it's okay not to have all the answers, because love is almost always the answer in the end anyway. Make love the beginning and end of every story. Pour your heart and soul into what you believe in. Expand your spirit to encompass the world. Spread happiness. Be positive because everyone needs a little hope now and then. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Zolkeen Times, Keen 68, Yellow Electric Star. The number 3 is called electric and its keywords are activate, bond, and service. The third day of a wave spell journey is really when we get a kick up the backside. With this boost of energy, we can activate our plans and make real progress. This number gives a buzz to whatever day it combines with. The number 3 also represents service, and therefore we should remember to be of service to others. All this energy buzzing around can easily be tapped into and redirected towards people that need some energy. So the message here is, don't keep it all to yourself. Whatever you do with all this energy, expect to be a little burnt out by the end of the day. Today is Yellow Star, the glyph that represents beauty, art, and elegance. These days are all about appreciating the beauty in the world, in your life, and in the people we love. Too often we go about our day taking so much for granted. Every 20 days we have a Yellow Star Day. And if every 20 days we stop to appreciate beauty, well, that's a great habit to form. Be a star if you like and paint a picture, wear outrageous clothes, perform in front of others, or simply make your space prettier. Celebrate beauty and art and delight in the wonders of the world. As it is an electric day, light up your environment with pretty lights, activate art through whichever means you like, get a buzz from beauty. And today from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Yellow Electric Star, 3 Lamat, Keen 68, 11th of April 2023, activating beauty, peace, and harmony. 11-4-2023 equal 11-4-7 equal 11-11 equal 2-2 equal 4. 11-11 portal, 2-2 twins portal. Time to activate the new time. Day codes 11 portal gate polarity illumination, 2 twins partnership cooperation alliances, 4 form structure foundation angelic earth. Month year codes 7 magic mystic spiritual solitude initiation, 13 cosmic consciousness natural lore goddess mysteries, 4 form structure foundation earth angelic, 20 the awakening clear vision, 22 architect of peace master builder. Keen 68 equal 14 equal 5 liberation code. 9 months ago last galactic spin, Keen 68 occurred on the day out of time. That was a brilliant magical power-packed portal to activate the new harmonic matrix through the electric tone of divine service. On Day Out of Time Day, the day we celebrate our life as art. And today we have an 11-11 illumination doorway opening the portal to the new harmonic time where we can celebrate together with our kin, activated by the 2-2 twins code. All the numbers align in perfect harmonic synchronicity, which is the divine signature of the Dream Spell Galactic Calendar. Take time out of the daily grind, your daily routine, and reflect on the miracle of creation as we journey together on this beautiful blue and green paradisiacal planet. Unite with friends, family, loved ones, colleagues, and even strangers. Hold each other's hands and embrace with warm, loving hugs as the family of Gaia. Link together loving hearts and peaceful minds with one intention, to visualize a wonderful new creation, a loving world with all humanity focused on peace, harmony, equality, and unity. Today we can access this mystical day-out-of-time energy through the time-space continuum as we open a super wormhole via the 1111 coding. Very trippy energy seeping through today. Day 3 in the White World Bridger wave spell of surrender, letting go, forgiveness, networking, and building bridges. Another perfect synchronic alignment as the World Bridger is the bridge between two realms. And today we are activating the new time in this new golden era. World Bridger is closing the old cycle to set us free. White World Bridger will anchor our new rainbow bridge to our new life and new world. Tone of creation. Today's tone is electric. Today we have an incredible surge of power to set us free to daydream as we kickstart this power-fueled new time filled with passion to drive our divine missions. Electric is tone number 3 in the tone of creation. It is the first of the 3 emotional realm tones. Its action is to activate, and its focus is on being of service to others through the action of bonding. This is coming together with others to co-create and be of service to humanity. Today beckons you to become emotionally mature, expand your focus from bonding to one to the joy of bonding with all. With the 1111 and the 22 day codes today, we have a powerful day for couples, partners, and teams to cooperate and awaken to higher service, to create a solid foundation of peace in their joint ventures. Today you should contemplate how you can activate your electrical power to send waves of pure charged energy to uplift and energize others through divine planetary service as we unite as one collective focused on creating peace on earth. Today's question is, how can I bond with others to be of divine service using my creativity to bring more beauty, peace, and harmony into our world? How can I activate my artistry? Divine blessings for your magnificent journey to galactic stardom. Through this surreal, dreamy 1111 portal day, may peace and harmony be with you, my beauty-filled, starry brothors and sistars. In la ketch a la keen. Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 68, Yellow Electric Star. The mantra, the code for today is, I activate in order to beautify. Bonding art. I seal the store of elegance. With the electric tone of service, I am guided by the power of free will. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue our work. So if you'd like to help support our work, our mission, and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can either make a monthly pledge or a one-time donation. All the links are at egolovecondor.com. Now I'd like to thank Divine Sis Star of the Light, Natalie Rose Smith, for another super thanks donation on YouTube. Thank you very much, Divine Sis Star. We appreciate you and your continued support, and we appreciate all of you that continue to support us in our work and mission. We couldn't be doing this work without you, so thank you all very much. Now I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork. You could purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with a very powerful divine decree from Divine Sister of the Light, Morgan Le Fay. Decree for the purification of human consciousness. Beloved presence of God that I am in my heart, Beloved Saint Germain and Portia, Arcturus and Diana, Zadkiel and Amethyst, and the legions of angels of the violet ray, descend with oceans and oceans and oceans of blazing violet flame in, through, and around human consciousness, especially the life streams that serve the causes of the ascended masters on earth. Keep us within this purifying fire until all causes and cores of discord between the children of light, human beings and nations, are completely consumed. Dissolve all desires for war and strife among men. Dissolve all selfish desires that hold humanity in conditions that are retarded and undesirable to the laws of love, harmony, and fraternity that govern all golden ages. Replace all these inferior patterns by the perfection, wisdom, beauty, and kindness of the ascended masters, and restore goodwill among men. I am that I am. I am that I am. I am that I am. I am one with my source of life, the cosmic light, God Almighty, fulfilling now this call I am. I am that I am. I am that I am. I am that I am. The mighty I Am presence here in action. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful and blessed rest of your week ahead as we continue our journey through the ascension process. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.